Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Selma, Seila, Amelia. I come from the BI2 class from Educational English Language Department. And in this season, I want to present to you about importance of education. So, what is the meaning of the education? Okay, firstly, what is the education? Education is a general sense, is a form of learning in which the knowledge, skills, and habits of a group of people are transferred from one generation to the next through teaching, training, and research. And education is preparing a person to face everyday life. Okay, from the next is the importance of education. What is the importance of the education? The importance of the education is, from the first is process of learning and knowing, and for the second is not restrict to our school. For the next is continuous through our life, and for the next is even happening around as educators. For the next is existence of human beings is fruitless without education. And for the next is an educated person has ability to change the world, and the next is assured of making the right moves. In this session is importance of education. In process of learning and knowing, we can be a person has ability to change the world, and we can move right for the right places, and even happening around us educate us. So the education is so important for our life. And turn to the next is significance of education in our life. What is the significance of education in our life? For the first is make better citizen, and for the next is education make a worthy contribution to our lives. So for the next is making us responsible citizens. And for the next is we get to know our history, culture, and value through education. And for the next is education open our mind and expand our horizon. And for the next is it enable us to understand our duties as a citizen. And for the next is an educated person is a better citizen. So in this era, maybe so many citizens that don't know about education, and we can educate person is a better citizens. And for the next is open new vistas. In education, we can open new vistas. For the first is education open wide range of us, and for the next is an education person understand a different point of view that an uneducated. With education, we can educate person understand a different point of view that uneducated. And for the next is education broaden our mental setting. And with education, we can setting our mental. We can open-minded. We can control our mental. And for the next is greater enlightenment leads to the ultimate goal of every human in life. And turn to the next is wide range of awareness. We can wide range of awareness with education. For the first is the lack of awareness is bring disappointment everywhere, and education spread awareness inform about our right, the service that we can access, and it teach us to differentiate between right and wrong. And right education give us the right answers. And with the education, we can them is teach us to differentiate between right and wrong. We can choose the right and wrong. We can think before action from the right action. This is a right or this is a wrong to we choose to action. And for the next is help in decision making. From the education, we can decision making is an integral part of our life. And for the next is we have to take decision throughout our lives. And for the next is sometimes it can be a very tough and challenging process. With education, we can sometimes is can be very tough and challenging when we action the education. And for the next is it can leave us confused and often surprising. For the next is as to what is the right choice. For the next is education enable us to take the right decision and prevent loss. So with the education, we can enable us them can enable us to take the right decision and prevent loss. So for the next is strengthen the confidence. An education person is a confident person. So we can get education, we must be a confident person. We are educated person, so we are a confident person. Then education develop a positive outlook. So with education, we can develop a positive outlook from our mindset, our says, and allow us to believe in ourselves. So with education, we can believe ourselves, and we be a better person. So then is self-belief is the most one trait in a human being, and education leads us toward relying on ourselves and making us believe that we are ready to take in the world. So with education, we can making believe that we are ready to take on the world. And for the last is spread awareness. Awareness is a virtue in itself. Even to the lack of awareness limit everywhere, education spread awareness, information us about our right and the service that we can access on the most basic notes. It teaches us a difference between right and wrong. So we better citizens, we must to spread awareness, and we must to be educate citizen. We must be to educate person to be a better person. Maybe enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.